Welcome to another edition of Let's Get Cereal. I am your host, Kathy Campanelli, and I am joined by the Prism of Excellence, Halston Boddy. Halston.
Hello, my darling. It's so glad to be with you. I'm so happy to be here. I'm not going to be petty, but it only took at least 20 episodes for me to get on here.
But who's counting, right?
Yeah, who's counting? Let's
counting?
have some cereal, people. Today.
Normally we are the team of cereal and champagne. Today we are just cereal and almond milk.
Cereal and cereal.
Cereal and cereal.
Cereal and cereal.
I have a special treat for today. Thank you very much to Jonathan and Joanne who bestowed upon me this lovely gift.
I'm ready for it.
Funko Pop Kiss cereal!
Oh my goodness. Kathy Campanelli, do you not even know that I am a 40-year member of the KISS Army?
40 years?
No one's counting age or time or anything. Not at all.
No, you're only as old as you feel.
I'm timeless. Yes, that's right.
It's timeless.
A KISS cereal. The product, I mean, like this goes into that category of like, did we need that? Did we need that, Gene Simmons?
We're still going to enjoy it.
We're still going to enjoy that. No, trust me, I'm going to still have a big old bowl of it.
It's the demon.
I'm worried it's going to taste like Gene Simmons. That's really what I'm worried about.
Do you know? Do you have a... I don't want to know.
All I have to do is throw a rock and somebody will tell me. Trust me. I hope the cereal like makes blood in your mouth so you can like spit it out. They have the... Write this down, folks. I've got a market idea. Make KISS cereal that turns your mouth and gives you blood so you can Gene Simmons all over the place.
Sick. I love that Gene Simmonsing is a verb.
Gene Simmons is
just
a verb.
So you can Gene Simmons
right.
everywhere.
Have you ever been Gene Simmons?
Boy, have I ever.
Woo!
We've been discussing about merchandising and all the ideas behind it. You're very much a merchandiser yourself.
I am. Get the fan. Get the fan.
Get the fan. What other kind of Halston Boddy brand merchandise could you see yourself launching? Well,
I mean, obviously we have to go with the action figure. The action figure has to be, because I mean, I was an action figure person. I mean, you got to have an action figure. That's the check on the list. Action figure number one. You know, I mean, T-shirts, yes. We got to do a little fashion, maybe a little caftan action. Maybe we'll get some manufacturers. Who knows?
You should get sponsored by a caftan company.
Right. Well, I mean, there is a lot of there's like a place called Thick Women's Fashion down in Santiago in downtown Los Angeles, and I mean, I'm wearing that right now. Thank you very much. I come from the school of KISS, so I mean, they have KISS coffins, they had KISS condoms at one point. They have everything. KISS, you name it, and they're just like, yes, we want that. So, I mean, who knows? Maybe there's a Halston cereal coming down. Halston cereal? I'm gonna figure out what flavor that would be. It would be maybe like a Fruity Pebble kind of like.
Obviously rainbow.
Right.
Maybe some glitter in there.
Oh, there is edible glitter. Oh, I could do a little cake edible glitter in there. Like anytime I ever made a cake in my life and I put edible glitter on it, the first question everybody walks up to the cake and goes, "This is a pretty cake. Can I eat that though? Why would I put inedible stuff on it? Jeez. Happy birthday, you can't eat this." This is my first time on the show, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what's about to happen.
He's a Let's Get Cereal virgin.
If you say virgin loud enough, Gene Simmons appears. Like he just shows up. Like, what? I'm here.
Now, Halston, are you an almond milk person?
I'm a milk person.
You're a milk person?
I'm originally, I'll share a little inside of me. I'm originally from Wisconsin.
The dairy capital, right?
Of course. Milk and cheese. Are you kidding me? I mean, come on now. I'm all scientific about it. Do you have like a ratio that you go with? Like, are you like, because I like it where it's just enough milk to get it wet, but not enough where it's like swimming in it, because that's too much. That's too much milk. This
is why our chemistry at the commentary table is so good, because like you get it.
Yeah, I get it. The same thing.
So it's like you pour your cereal in, you pour your milk just enough.
Right.
It rises ever so slightly, and then you're good.
And realistically, I'm watching it right now. You can't see this on camera, but I mean, it's wiggling a little bit. It's almost too much wiggle. Like I want it to be still, like, because it's a little swimmy.
Do you need more cereal?
No, because then you just go.
Oh, wow. Okay, my friends.
Oh boy,
Here we go.
Oh my God, am I gonna feel this tomorrow?
Let's get cereal. It's like cherry flavored.
This tastes like a lollipop. It's like a artificial, like it's almost like a sucker flavor. And then you said cherry. I'm like, there it is. That's the flavor. How weirdly gross and inappropriate that we call cherry flavored. I'm just saying, Gene Simmons.
I hear you have a story about meeting Gene Simmons.
This was back in like 2002, 2003, when the Simmons empire was just still gaining momentum and he was still buying everything, doing everything. Tongue magazine. There was a thing called Tongue magazine. It was Gene Simmons' magazine. For those at home, it was a combination of like Maxim and like Cigar Aficionado. I somehow got invited to a Tongue magazine release party. So I go there, Everyone's hanging around. You can tell, like, Gene's not there yet. All these other rockers are. I'm seeing some people. I'm like, awesome. Gene shows up.
Okay.
And for whatever reason, I was, like, right in the front, like, right where he was coming in. And, of course, everyone's taking photos and everyone's trying to get his attention. And he walks right up to me, you know, because he was, like, doing the line. And I shake his hand, like, Gene, nice to meet you. I'm a huge fan. I love Kiss. He's like, great. And as he's shaking my hand, he's literally looking. I'm talking, and he's looking over here at two girls who are literally like, hi, Gene. And he's like, yeah, nice to meet you. Yeah, yeah. Of course, I'm not going to compete with that. However, the bonus was I had a fantastic quick conversation with Nikki Sixx of Motley Crue down in the basement. I said to him, I said, listen, I'm not here to make you feel old. I just want you to realize that Motley Crue was my high school. There was Motley Crue and Poison and the whole, like, we were hair metal and Guns N' Roses and all that. And literally, me and my friends were like, Motley Crue's the best thing ever. We were so, and I'm a big fan of Motley Crue. Nikki Sixx was like, dude, thank you so much. He was so, like, gracious. But Gene, I've read all their books, all of Kiss's books. They all have books, they all have bios, they're all telling their story of what happened in Kiss. Gene's book is all just like, look at the things I've done. Look, I've done these things. I came from nothing. I'm an immigrant. And like, he's very much like through the whole book, he's trying to prove himself. I've worked hard and I don't do drugs. And he's so like, trying to beat his chest. Like, please honor me. Peter's book. I don't know how much you know about Kiss, but Peter was the first one out of the band. His book is so whiny. Oh my God, I can't believe, I mean, I'm just a drummer, man. I'm tough in the streets, and I just, you know, what's the problem? I'm just, you know, Paul's a jerk, and Gene's an asshole, and I hate everybody, and Ace's book is the shortest, because he was the drunkest. He'll tell stories like, somebody told me that's what happened, but I don't remember because I was drunk. Like, so he doesn't have as much dirt in story as you'd want of an Ace Frehley book. He just couldn't he literally was so bombed he couldn't remember half the stories. If you need to know, I'm a Paul Stanley. I'm like, if there are astrological signs, I'm a Paul Stanley. Absolutely. I'm a star child. Paul's is so accurate. He was the most sober and the most like driven. He had nothing. He was like, I didn't start this band to have it all fall apart. I'm keeping it going. I don't care. Even when Gene like went off to Hollywood and tried to be an actor, and he was all like, he was like dating Cher, and he was dating Diana Ross, and he was just being like Hollywood. The rock community of the late 70s and early was like, we don't like that. They hated that Gene was dating Cher, of all people. Because she was pop, and she was like this pop princess. So Paul kept it together through the whole thing, and so he remembers everything. And I'm telling you, he was like, Peter's a lazy asshole, Ace is a drunk. Like, he was totally just reading him all the film. Gene is kind of a dick. But he was right. It was almost like Paul's book was like the third side to the story, where everyone had their opinion about what went on, but they were drunk and high and bitter. And then Paul's like, let me just explain to you what happened to Kiss. I was there the entire time. It was such a good book. Oh, I loved it. I met him a few times. He's a fantastic human being. Paul, if you're listening, love you, darling. Love you.
Cheers. We talked about Halston Boddy merch. Kiss were really just merchandise kings. And I'm sure you have a big, wide collection. What is the strangest or most unique piece of Kiss merchandise that you own?
Ooh, I think the Kiss condom was kind of the weirdest one. I think like Kiss Beanie Babies are kind of like, why did we need that? Like, there's a lot of why is this a thing?
I was a big Beanie Baby collector.
Right.
Did the Beanie Babies look like the members, or were they like teddy bears? That
No. They looked like members. They were like little teddy bears that had like Kiss makeup on.
Their makeup,
but they weren't official Thai Beanie Babies. There was a period in like the early 2000s, like late 90s, early 2000s, where like they got a deal with Spencer's Gifts, and it was just like Kiss incense holders and Kiss Kiss Zippos, Kiss shot glasses, Kiss anything and everything. It was crazy. I had a lot of it. And then you realize after a while, you're like, you know, I just like their music and I just like their costumes.
40-year fan, member of the Kiss Army.
Since my first album was Kiss Alive 2.
Okay.
It was a used album. And I was like 6 or 7 years old, and I literally looked at it and I was like, I don't know what this is. And I opened it up and there was like a concert stage photo, and it was like all fire and lights and just like I was like, I don't know what this is, but I need to know more.
So was that kind of that imagery the first thing that said like, like I'm attracted to this, and then
absolutely
you just kind of went from there?
Because I think my dad took me shopping at like a used record store, and we were just buying these like, you know, it's like dollar records, you know, whatever. Yeah. And I was flipping through, and you know, I mean, if you think about it, like, I wasn't attracted to like the Allman Brothers band. It was like a brown album, and it was all brown and dirt, like it's just like a country album. And then I turned it again, flipping through, and you just see this energy on the. You just big bold Kiss, and you see these makeup dudes, and then you open up, you're like, what? I mean, I felt like I was opening up a comic book. Like
It's so funny because, you know, you're, as a person, so quiet and reserved and lacking such panache and style. So
Right. I mean, why would I be attracted to shiny objects? I have no idea why.
Come on. Earlier you were wearing a gorgeous, the glittering caftan with the kind of zebra print on it,
Yes.
and I referred to you as an evil disco ball, and I hope that you enjoyed that because I think it's fitting.
100% accurate. Yes.
You're 100% that glittering
The disco murder ball.
disco murder ball. Perfect.
Oh, I'm loving it.
Perfect. So, Halston Boddy, my friend, we share a very similar history as far as our journey goes.
Absolutely.
But as your journey continues, where do you want to see yourself in the next few years? What do you want to see yourself doing?
Do you see the top of the mountain? Do you see it up there?
Oh,
It's all
there
right.
it is.
Yeah. That's where we're going.
That's
Right. You only live once. You only live once. No, you only die once. You live as long as, right? You only die once, but you live forever. I see myself at the very top because what's in my way? Nothing. There's nothing in my way except me. That's about it, right? Is that the Mr. Rogers life lesson? The only thing in your way is you. Teachable moment, kids. You should believe in yourself. This face is made for TV, darlings. I mean, come on now. I mean, I'm just gonna say my butt is made for it too. I mean, I've got a caboose, and it needs to be on TV.
Also, where can people see you next?
Tonight, you can actually see me in San Diego, aka Imperial Beach. I'm at Ground Zero with my latest client, Mr. Mike Camden, and oh, what a specimen! He is going to destroy that Dom Kubrick like he deserves.
Basing off that history, there's a little added exclamation point.
I'm sharpening the exclamation point so it sticks.
And what do you got coming up next after that? Anything else for the rest of the month?
I believe, I mean, Halloween, of course. No, that's a month. That's a month away.
So do you have a plan of what you're going to dress up as for Halloween?
I don't have a plan. However, I've heard this name twice in the last week, and I think it might be a front runner. It's Captain Spaulding.
Yes.
I mean, I'm ready. I mean, I'm halfway there, people. Let's just be
so
honest.
close.
Give me a top hat and some grunge and some white makeup, and
wow.
I mean, we're gonna just. I've been told that a couple times. Catch me at Up All Night. We want you back at Santino Brothers Up All Night. I've missed you. The cereal to my champagne. You'll also see me at Jack Wrestling Comedy every second Saturday of the month at the Pat Theater in Hollywood. You can just see me online, halstonbody.com. You can also catch me on TikTok. Oh, don't be fooled. I've been there on this earth long enough, but I'm still here with you, kids.
You can also see Halston Boddy, and sometimes myself, on Championship Wrestling from Hollywood.
Absolutely, with the gorgeous Heather Monroe.
So you can catch that Sundays on Fight TV app at 4 p.m.
Absolutely.
You can also check it here in LA on KDOC at 1 a.m.
Saturday night / Sunday morning.
Halston, last messages, any words for your legion of starlets?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, as always and forever, stay flawless always. I mean, always. Find your light too, by the way. There's another one. Find your light.
Find your light.
That's my advice moment for everybody. Whenever you're taking a photo, find your light. Just find the light.
Many of my photos have been saved by you giving me that advice, so I appreciate you.
Thank you, and you're welcome.
Thank you all for watching, and we will see you later.